Hey, what's up, Levi? What's going on, buddy? Wyatt, what's going on? Ryder, I'm assuming you're there too. I hope so, at least. We'll go here a few more minutes and then we get started. Here's all my stuff. Hello, Emma. Yep. Hey, Willow. Good to see you again. All right, so real quick, how many of you actually start doing the dryland I sent? I think we're all done with the shutdown, Levi. It's just one of those things where, we got to deal with it, man. Anybody did the dryland already for the new dryland I sent out? Man, it's all crooked. Let me put it this way. Yeah? How'd you guys like it? Was it hard? Was it difficult? Was it long? Was it exhausting? Today. You did it. Was it difficult? Was it exhausting? It was easy, but it was just long and exhausting? That's the idea, guys. The idea is to have a dryland that was going to push the boundaries of endurance, not necessarily strength, but endurance. So, I still want you to do some of those exercises we talk about, and I'm gonna be asking you guys to to add a couple more exercises. Remember, guys, we got a whole day to do this. So if you could do it all in one shot, will be great. But don't push yourself to the point where you're like, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely hurting. Okay. Yes, I am making you die with pride. That's correct. I am making you die with pride. It is long. It is a very long dryland. That's why I broke it down into the five rounds, the 4 rounds, the 3 rounds, and then you have the pull-up bar, and then the 2 rounds, the 1 round, and then you repeat the 3 rounds at the end. So you could do a set of it in the morning, another set in the midday, and another set in the afternoon. That's perfectly fine. Don't feel like you have to do it all in one shot. I think it'll be absolutely exhausting. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? I think it'll be absolutely exhausting. Um, the biggest thing is that you're running through the sets together. Okay, you're running through the sets together all the time. All right. What's up, Austin? Good to see you. We're waiting here people to come in, guys. So, is there any questions on any of the exercises that you think about? Let me go get my paper. Hold on. Okay. Now I know we got I had a questions on the A's, Y's, and T's. I'll explain this just now in a little bit. You know, the first 5 rounds, open chest, push-ups, wide stance. I mean, I want you wide. Okay, I really want you wide on those. The swim on the floor, a little confusing. Okay, I got you. I'll explain that one just now. The swimming on the floor. Let's see, plank progressions. We all know what plank progressions are. I'm going to make sure I go through each exercise today, just now in a little bit. So if you want to do it with me, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to go through all the rounds. That's insane. You guys are the swimmers. I'm just a coach. But I've been doing my own little workouts here and there. You guys make me look bad. Let's just put it that way. Hey, what's up, Nick? I'll explain prime progressions every now. We're gonna just now go through all the exercises slowly. But I'm gonna make sure everybody logs in here as much as possible. Guys, you gotta remember something. Whether we get back to the water on the 24th or we get back in the water on the 30th or in May or in June or whatever it is, if you're not doing your workout and you come to practice, I will know. And the biggest reason why I'm doing these videos is because I'm pretty much holding you accountable. Now, I know one of your teammates, Nick, asked me about this, and I told him, I said, look, we don't have to do the exercises with me on the video, but I want to hold you accountable to doing the workouts. And this is why you guys are logging into these video chats. So we could discuss about it, talk about how exhausting it is, talk about how amazing it is, and all this stuff. So trust me, if you're not doing these workouts, when we get back in the water, I will know who did them and who did not. Because I expect strength, I expect endurance, and I expect all of that to be ready to roll. So swimming is going to be a lot harder because first, we're out of the water. And second, if you don't have the muscle endurance that I expect, then I know for a fact you didn't do the workouts. Okay? So yes, I will have tests on you. I will test you out. I will test your strength, your muscle endurance, and everything when we get back. Believe me, when we get back in the water, I will test all of it. And if I don't see what I expect, I know you did not put the work in. Okay? So this is the reason why I'm doing these videos. It's not because I'm crazy. It's because I want to hold you guys accountable to what you're doing, okay? To make sure you guys are working hard. We'll give it a couple more minutes before we start here. I say about 2-3 more minutes. Josh, hey, what's up, what's up, Josh? Josh is in, so we got a few more in. Guys, say hello if you're in. Got to make sure you guys say hello so I know you're here. Okay? So, yeah. All right. So, we'll continue. The age groupers in this group, I did send you an age group program that's a little different from the senior program. The senior program is a little more, intense. So I'm going to try to explain both as I go. And then I got my knee problem swimmers, which I send them a different set with variations of exercises for my knee problem swimmers. Yeah, I see you, Anna. Thank you. Gabriella, what's up? Sasha, hey. All right, and I am not sure. Oh, Quincy, there you go. All right. Okay, so my people who are injured and they're not. Hey, Sydney, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Nice to see you logging in. All right, guys. Again, like I said, if the people who are not logging in, when we go back, and I don't see the strength that I require and the endurance in your muscles that I'm gonna push for, I know you haven't done the workout. So there's gonna be issues with that. I'm gonna have big problems with that. So make sure you're working out. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to put you in your spot. You got about a month now. Seems like we're gonna go up to April 30th now. At least that's what the president says. So we see what's going to happen with Boundary Waters and everyone else when we're going to be going back. So we'll find out here soon. I'm sure of it. But whenever we go back, if you never logged into these things, I'm going to know exactly what's going on. Okay. Trust me, there's going to be tests. Everything is going to be tested. Everything. So I expect you guys to work out hard. If you don't do it, don't complain to me when you're not able to do your goals, not able to achieve your goals. That's a very simple thing. Okay. Yeah. Well, I sent 2 emails for seniors. One in the senior ones, when I send it, I still had like a mess of mistakes on my writings because I hope all of you guys realize that my grammar is horrendous. So I depend a lot on autocorrect in Word and all this stuff, and it didn't do well. So I sent you a second one, and it was good. Everything was corrected. But you guys should just the second one you got is the correct one that has everything perfect. At least that's what I think. As of right now, I don't know. As of right now, we say April 24th, but like I said, with the president and the people pushing back to the 30th, I haven't gotten a call yet from Boundary Waters or anybody, but I would not doubt that we'll be pushed back to May as well. Yeah. So yeah, I changed a few things. Yeah, I changed a few things, but we go through it right now and make sure you guys have the same one I have. So I got it here with me. All right. Well, we waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get started with these exercises. Make sure you all know what y'all doing. So if you want to go ahead, we're gonna, you could either make sure you're watching and paying attention to the exercises. If you already know what we're doing, that's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay. All right, so I got my 3 papers here. All right, so for my senior group. Okay, after your dynamic stretches, we first started with, your open chest push-ups. I hope you guys don't need, a reason or something about that, but it's very simple. And it's just very wide on the push-up, very wide, and down. Extremely wide, okay? I want very wide on your arms. That's the open chest push-ups. Now, plank progressions. I know a few of you, one of you asked me a question about plank progressions. Plank progression is the one we did where we touch wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. So again, it's here. Touch, up, hip, knee, and then ankle. And ankle. The entire time, that's one rep. Okay, that is 1 rep. Now you got to remember this, guys. In the plank progression, okay, when you guys are doing this, all right, you can't let your hip drop. I don't want to see your hip dropping. So I don't want you to doing this and moving side to side. You're gonna stay still. Okay, elbow. You got to keep that hip steady. And that's really going to work the abs. And again, working the hip flexors and so on. Okay? I hope you guys, man, the lighting here got really bad all of a sudden. Or I'm really dark. Either or. See if I move you this side. Is it better? Yeah, that's probably better. All right. So then we have, after plank progressions, we got your knees to chest. That's your basic soccer drill, which is just jumping. Ow. Which is just jumping. Okay? And, again, knees to chest. All I'm looking for is for you to jump as high as you can, but bring your knees to your chest. Okay, bring the knees to your chest. So that first entire round, which is 5 times, you guys are looking at, if you're an age grouper, you're looking at 4 open chest push-ups, 6 plank progressions, and 8 knees, step-up knee carries. Now, the reason why I put you age groupers in knee carries is because I want to make sure that you guys are actually stepping up correctly, okay? Oh, I sent it out on Sunday, Willow. If you didn't receive it, Willow, just let me know. I'll send you one here in a minute, okay? All right? But again, this is the first one. I sent it out on Sunday morning, I think it was. So again, open chest, 10 plank progressions, and 12 knees to chest. Okay, that's for the senior group. All right, it doesn't seem like any of my knee injured people are logged in, so I'm not gonna go through explaining the knee injured exercise. But knee carries, so step up knee carries is you need a chair. You just gotta step up on your chair. So again, here goes my very best friend. And knee carries, you're just gonna step up, okay, and you're just carrying your knee up to your chest. All right. And the biggest thing there is you want to make sure that you're not, twisting your knee. Don't let your knee drop in or anything of that sort. Okay. Any questions on the first 3 exercises? Any questions? Ashley, did you get the plank progression? I hope you did. Okay. Again, it's wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee, ankle, and ankle. That's 1 rep of plank progressions. So senior group, 8 open chest push-ups, which is easy, 8 push-ups. And then you go to 10 plank progressions. And then after that, you're doing 12 knee to chest jumps. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's going to be tough. Okay. All right. Any questions on the first 5 rounds there? No questions? All right. So that you're doing that 5 times. Okay. Then the 4 times, it's the second set, which is 4 times. We're doing tricep push-ups. Now, if you guys remember, tricep push-ups are really close. They're right in here, okay? Right in here. So if you're doing the tricep push-up, you're here, right in there, okay? Right in there, all right? And all we're hitting there is those tricep push-ups, okay? So again, that's tricep push-ups. Then you got the 10 alternating elbow to hand pranks. Okay, so very basic stuff. We've done it a million times, so just making sure. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Okay, that's just alternating. So down, up is 1. Okay, very simple, very, very easy to do. Okay, again, in this one, the biggest thing is we're focusing on going down straight and not dropping the hip. Don't drop the hip. Keep the abs tight. Drop, and come back up. All right, Sasha, I gotta send it to you, but I'm almost sure I did. But I'll double check on it. Okay, make sure you're checking because I send it to entire senior group. Whatever email you have with the team is the email that you should be getting your workouts in. Okay, so I'll double check again and I'll send it to you, Willow, and Sasha. All right. Don't worry about it. I sent it yesterday, so you can start it tomorrow, and it'll be perfectly fine. Okay? I'll send it once I get out of here. Okay? All right. So after the 8 triceps and then the 12 alternating elbow to hand planks, we're gonna go ahead and do 12 power jumps. Now, I don't need to explain the power jumps, guys. I want you to jump as high as possible, but I also want you to streamline at the top. Make sure you're streamlining at the top. You jump as high and streamline. The quicker you can get that streamline, the better for you, okay? We want to strengthen those legs. We want to strengthen those legs, and we want to get in our head. We want to make it a habit to go ahead and streamline in the air. Immediate, boom, streamline, okay? Every power jump. Any question in the second round of the round of 4? No questions? All right, good. Okay, so we're going to move on here to the round of 3. Okay, we're going to have 8 scapula push-ups. All right, scapula push-ups. Now, you could do it the variation that you want. You could do the one that we always usually do. We could do the one we did last week. Okay, remember the 2 different ones? We got the one that we did up here that you just do your scapula push-up, or you got the one you do here. And you could do that push-up. Okay, either or, you could vary. Do either or of them. It's fine with me. I don't mind it at all. As long as you're really squeezing in those shoulder blades, squeeze them in and really, rounding out, bringing the scapula to work. Those muscles got to work. Okay. After that, we're going to the donkey kicks. Now, you guys remember the donkey kicks, not the kickbacks, the donkey kicks. And that's the one. Remember this, where you went down and you actually did and got back up. So you went down and got back up. You're doing 8 of those. I hope that makes more sense. All right. Those are full donkey kicks. I want you to really push on those, okay? Any questions on that? No? That's good. All right. And on the third round, we're doing 12 jump half jumps. Now, before I move on to the jump half jumps, I forgot to address the age groupers on the set of 4, where you go in 8 times, 5 calf raises plus 1 power jump. So easy calf raises. Again, just calf raises right here. You're doing 5 of those and right into a power jump with streamline. Okay. I forgot to address my age groupers that are on here. All right. All right. So let me go back to the round of 3 now. 8 scapular push-ups. Again, you could do it with the elbows down or the hands up to you. Okay. And then we're going to go into the 10 donkey kicks. You want to demonstrate the scapular push-ups again? Again, remember, we have the 2 variations. You got it up here where you could just squeeze down and push up, or you got the one where you come down here on your elbows, press down and up, and really push up. Down, really push up. Really push down on that chest and push back up. Those are your scapular push-ups. The numbers, I'm not sure what you're asking, but I'll email you again because I got it right here. So the numbers are triceps or 8 alternating scapular push-ups. 8 scapular push-ups, 10 donkey kicks, 12 jump half jumps. So for those of you who don't know what a jump half jump is, a jump half jump is, you jump in and then you half jump in. Okay, like a small jump. There's a small jump and a big jump. Small jump and a big jump. All right. Now, of course, with swimmers, what I would like you to do is get that streamline up. Okay, really, really get that streamline up. All right. It's very important that you do that. The donkey kicks. Guys, all right. So again, this is why we're doing these videos, guys. We started a new routine, and I want to make sure you guys are doing it all correctly. So again, the donkey kicks is just, you're going to go down and stand back up. Okay? Go down and stand back up. Very basic stuff. If you can't do it fully, that's fine. Do your best to get here and push back. Do your best. Okay? Just do what you can. Don't exaggerate it. Don't get hurt. All right? Let's see. All right, so that's the round of 5, the round of 4, and the round of 3. So I'm going to review it again. On the round of 5, we're going 8 open chest push-ups, 10 plank progressions, 12 knee to chest jumps. For age groupers, you're going 4 open chest push-ups, 6 plank progressions, 8 step-up knee carries. Okay? In the round of 4, we're going 8 tricep push-ups for the seniors, 10 alternating elbow to hand planks, 12 power jumps. Age groupers, 4 tricep push-ups, 6 alternating elbow to hand planks, 8 5 calf raises, and a power jump. That's 1 round. So if you do 5 calf raises and a power jump, that's 1. You need to do that 8 times. Okay. In the round of 3, seniors, 8 scapular push-ups, either with the elbows or the hands, 10 donkey kicks, 12 jump half jumps. And age groupers, 4 scapular push-ups, 6 donkey kicks, and then 8 squat to calf raises. So squat to calf raises, just watch for your knees. Make sure your knees are never going in front of your toes, okay? Always put the weight on your heels, and then when you come up, you just calf raise, okay? Squat, calf raise, all right? Very basic stuff. Nothing to worry about on that one. It's very simple, okay? Any questions on any of those 3 rounds? Yeah, for the donkey kicks, yes. Yeah, we're going to kick in the air. So you kind of like want to go for a handstand, but really you're just kicking back and you pushing from the ground to get back up, to stand up, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. Then after that, we got the pull-up bar. Now, I know some of you say you don't have a pull-up bar. That's okay. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you got furniture movers, then do the furniture movers where you just slide forward as far as you can and then bring it back. Okay? It's not the perfect replacement for a pull-up bar, but it's the closest we could get to. All right? When you're doing the pull-up bar, as you can tell, I put there, work your way to making a total of 20 pull-ups. Okay, so you could do 10 the first round, then you do 6, and then 4, and then you're done, right? If you're doing 20 straight already, then try to take it to 40. Okay, take a break wherever you have to, but you got to try to get as many pull-ups as you can. If you can't get to 20 straight yet, then keep it at 20. If you got 25 and you want to raise up to 30 or whatever, that's fine. Go for it. But the idea here is to try to get as many pull-ups in one shot as good pull-ups. And when I'm talking about good pull-ups, I'm talking about you guys making sure that you're coming all the way up to here. That bar should be right here, not here, okay, half of your face. You got to make sure you're coming all the way up and going down and coming back up, okay? That's a good pull-up. That's what you want to count. All right? Make sense? Good. All right, so that's the pull-up bar part. And again, guys, you don't have to do all of this in one shot. You could spread it out throughout the day. As you could tell, if you do all of this in one shot, you will be absolutely exhausted and tripping. I mean, honestly, it's a very tough set that I created because all I'm pushing is endurance, okay? All right, okay. So then we go to the round of 2, the one we repeat twice. And so this is where you do the 20 swim on the floors, raising your back, okay? So swimming on the floors are very, very, very simple exercise. If you actually Google it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're right here, okay? And this is what you're doing, all right? This is what you're doing. What I will count as 1 will be 2 strokes. So, 2 of the down and up in the hands, okay? So if I'm doing this is what I'm counting as. That's swimming on the floors. It's very basic. Keep it, again, abs tight, all right? And keep your face in one spot right here, very, very tight. It's such a simple thing, but it really hurts. All right, so again, seniors, you're doing 20, age groupers, you're doing 10 of that. Okay, make sure that you're raising their upper back, okay? Then you go into 15 reverse crunches, seniors, and 10 reverse crunches, age groupers. I hope you guys remember what that is. I'm still going to explain it anyways. So, again, reverse crunches. That's a whole different game. I forgot my ball. Hold on a second. Oh, Lord. Let me get my all right, so reverse crunches is your legs, okay? It's just bringing your legs up. I usually do it with a ball between my legs, so don't worry about that. All right, so again, I forgot to write down to put a ball between your legs. So usually I put a ball between my legs to squeeze in as I'm doing the reverse crunch. So again, reverse crunch is just bringing your feet up this way, okay? And the reason why I put a ball between my legs is just because I want to work the squeezing motion, and that's a breaststroke thing. All right, so I'll add that to the. I'll add it, and I'll send you the new a new version of it tonight. Okay, guys. So again, 10 reverse crunches on that one. Then you're gonna go on to 10 burpees for the age groupers. 10 burpees and 10 burpees for the seniors. I do not have to explain burpees. Please make sure that the burpees, you are jumping with everything you got. This is not a lazy jump. You got to jump with some power, okay? So again, remember when you're doing burpees, you're trying to do the push-up, and it's not about speed. It's about doing it correctly, okay? I think that round is an absolute nightmare. That round is an absolute nightmare. So again, you go in 20 swim, 15 reverse of 1, which is only do it one time, and that's your AYs and Ts. Now, I know one of you had a question on the AYs and Ts. And the AYs and Ts, so what you're looking at is your arm placement, okay? You're laying on the floor. This is Y, okay? So again, if I go this way, this is Y, right here. And all you're doing, thumbs up, you're going to raise up, okay? So let me back up. Here, face down, raise up. What I'm doing is not only am I raising a little bit here, but I'm really squeezing my scapular muscles as well. All right? I'm really squeezing my scapular muscles as well. And the AYs and Ts, no, I don't like raising my my legs on that one. You can if you want to. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. I like to just point my feet forward. I just keep it at one level and I don't drop them. or I don't raise them. I just keep them off the ground. So if you ever see me doing AYs and Ts, I'm just here, and all I'm doing is raising here. Okay? Those are my Ys. So again, Ys up here. Okay? Ts on your side. Okay? Ts on your side. Right here. And you squeeze. And you squeeze. And you're squeezing. You're squeezing the scapular muscles big time. All right? And then no, the swim on the ground is the one that's here, Willow. Right here. This is a swim on the ground. Right here. Okay? That's what you're doing. All right? And then your A's. Your A's are back here. Okay? Your A's are back here. And you're raising up. Okay? Raising up. So if you see it from the side, okay, right here, raising up. Raising up. As you could tell, Anna, look at my legs. They're pointed. My toes are pointed. I'm not raising up. I'm just keeping it there. Okay? I don't have them on the ground. I just keeping them in this spot. And I raise up. Raise up. Raise up. Very simple stuff. Okay? Any questions on the AYs and Ts? You guys are good on that? All right, good. Then you're going to go ahead and do 20 right, left double bridges with stability ball or with the chair. So again, if you don't have a stability ball or your physio ball, you just grab your chair, the famous garage chair. All right. You put one leg on it. Okay. Put the legs on it. Right. Okay. Then the next one. And then the double. Okay. All right. Very simple. Very basic. Nothing to it. I really want you to make sure you're squeezing your glutes, pushing the abs in. Okay. And really squeezing at the top. This is a very important one. Bridges are so huge in swimming. Your fly kick, your downwards kick is a big bridge thing. It's a big bridge exercise. Okay? Your flutter kick is also a big bridge exercise. And then 10 sit-to-stands. Now, you all know what sit-to-stands are. So here, and then you're getting up, right? You go and you roll up and you get up. You stand up. Okay? Roll up and stand up. Very simple stuff. All right? Then you got your ab special. Everybody know the ab special, right? We do it all the time in the pool. If you don't know it, I will send it to you. You know what? I'm going to attach it to an email I'm going to send just now anyways. So DCS ab special, we're doing a minute again. And again, guys, you don't have to do this all the time, okay? You don't have to do it in one shot. You can spread it out, all right? Okay, so I'll attach the DCS ab special in every exercise, and you have a minute in each exercise. Then we're going to go to 3 times the super legs. If you guys know, I know most of you know super legs. Let's see if we got it right. Squat, split jumps, power jumps, and then hold. Okay? So for those of you who don't know super legs, all right, I know we did it with Anna like 1,500 times, and she kind of raised it up like a minute 40. Yeah. So again, you go in squat. Okay, you do this. What's the interval that I put on there? A minute interval. So you do squats for a minute. Again, squat for a minute. Squat for a minute. Make sure those knees are not going in front of your toes. You're putting your weights on your heels. Then you go into split jumps, which is right here. Split jumps, split jumps. Then into power jumps. And power jumps usually with a tight streamline. I can't jump because I'm going to hit the garage door here. But again, boom, power jumps. And then at the end, you just go to a hold squat. So you go down and hold squat. And this is for a minute long. Each exercise is a minute long. Okay? Got it? So again, we're doing squats, split jumps, power jumps, and then you hold. Okay? And last but not least, all of you got a short distance sprint. So after you do super legs, the 4-minute super leg, I want you to go at a short distance sprint. Okay? You don't have to run a whole entire mile. But you got to do a nice sprint. And you can't tell me a short sprint is the size of my car. That's ridiculous. So at least you run your entire driveway if it's long enough. Give me a good sprint, a 40-yard dash or something. Whatever, something that's long enough for you to get a nice sprint in there. So after super legs, you're going to go right into the run. That's going to be exhausting. That's going to be crazy hard. It's going to be fun. Okay? And then, guys, remember, everything you're doing for all the sets of 8, 10, 12 for the round of 5, round of 4, round of 3, and 20, 15, 10, the round of 2. I want you to only rest between a minute to 3 minutes. That's it. Okay? Don't exaggerate. Don't go 5 minutes and so on. If you're going to do the round of 5 and round of 4 early morning, round of 3, the pull-ups, and round of 2 in the afternoon, I want to make sure that you guys understand this. You do the entire 5 rounds together. Don't go do 3 rounds and then decide you're going to do 2 rounds later. No. Do the entire round of 5 together. Okay? The entire round of 4 together. And so on all the way down. Make sense? All right, this stuff is it's going to take a while, man, if you do it all in one shot. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Okay, make sure you ate well and you're taking breaks accordingly, but don't exaggerate on the breaks. Really push your body, really push your body to try to achieve a strength and endurance all at once. As you can tell, there's not a lot of crazy weight stuff here for the you senior guys, Nick and Max and all you, about pushing exercises through nonstop. Okay, nonstop. The break between the rounds. So in the round of 5, you have to do all 3 exercises 5 times. So you do your 8, 10, and 12, right? You take a minute to 3 minute break, and then you start the next round again. Okay? That's what I want you to do. All right? Make sense? I mean, I'm thinking you guys got it all good. So again, guys, this is a combination of a bunch of stuff put together just to make you guys really push endurance for your muscles big time. If you want to add some weights for your AATs and Ys, you could do that. If you want to grab 2 pounds or 5 pound plates on your hand and doing the Ys and doing the Ts and doing your As, that's perfectly fine. You guys could go ahead and do tired. Don't give me none of this. Oh my God, I'm dying. And then you're like setting up. No. I want you to keep going at it. Stay focused with what you're doing. Okay. Really stay focused with what you're doing. I'm not going to worry about having you guys see what I did for the people with knee problems, because they're not logging in. Hopefully they're doing their workouts. But you guys, if you guys have any questions, this is time to ask. As I'm finishing up here, ask the questions that you need to ask. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. Listen, like I said earlier, if you're not doing these workouts, I am going to know when we get back to the water. I will know. I will find out. It's very simple to find. Now, speaking about goals, okay? I want to show you guys something real quick, because some of you give me some goals and you missed the point of why I asked you for details. I asked you for details for a reason, okay? And I want you to really think about what you're doing, as you're doing. Hey, what's up, guys? Where is this paper? Here we go. All right. So in goals, when you guys are doing goals, I want details. Don't just tell me, all right, I want to break a 58. I want to go away 47. I want to do this. I want details, okay? I want precise and precision details on everything. You guys, I want you thinking about how you're going to swim. Think like a coach, all right? So when you're doing your stuff, I'm going to show you right now. This person sent me some sweet stuff, and it actually looks phenomenal, okay? So it breaks down, and this is just the 100 free. All right. So I'm going to show you. This is goals. This is goals and details. 24s, 29, 27s. It states right there. Then she's breaking down everything into like the breakout point. I'll have to break out at this point, 3.4 seconds or whatever. This is mainly for my seniors. Guys, I'm telling you, Nick, Max, Wyatt, Mike, Bailey, all of you guys, Anna, all of you guys, Maria, everybody. You guys got to break down things a little deeper. Okay. At the 15-meter mark, what do you need to go? Okay. What's the time you're trying to hit at the 15-meter point? Are you trying to hit under 11.4? Are you trying to be a 10.9 at the 15-meter mark? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to be a 7.5, a 6.2? I mean, it doesn't matter. Break it down. Break it down. Okay. And then what you're going to hold the second 25? How many underwater kicks are you going to do per wall? How many underwater kicks you think you should do per wall? I want you thinking of every detail. Okay, I love the fact that I got some good, solid, uh, what you call it, goals, but I want you thinking in a little more detail oriented goals. I want you thinking about the things that you've never thought of when you set goals, where before you join this team or as before being in this situation that we are in right now. Right now, since we're not in the water, I need you guys thinking about the water. I need you thinking about the details of the water. Okay? Like I said, you do the first 25. What's the first 25? The first 50 going to look like? What's the first 25 should look like? What's the second 25 should look like? Are you going to try to hold during a range where there's 13, 14s, 15s, 16s, whatever? And, on the water kicks, like I said, how many on the water kicks? If you're doing fly, if your goal is fly, how many strokes per 25 you think you got to do this? I mean, you got to really realize what you're trying to do. And I want you guys to break down the strokes. I got some good goals, but I got some goals that were like just 2 lines long. It's like, come on. How are you going to explain to me that you actually put some thought into your goal when all you're doing is say, I want to do this, 47? We're not in the water right now. I need you thinking about that. I need you to think about how are you going to get there and what does it take to get there. So when you get in the water, you can hold yourself accountable to what you think you got to do. And when I see you if you tell me, oh, I got to do 10 underwater kicks, I'm immediately going to tell you, no, you're wrong. That's crazy. Your underwater kicks are not that strong to be able to push that. And it's absolutely, crazy to do that many underwater kicks if you're not strong like that. So again, guys, be a little more detailed on your goals. I love some of the goals that were great, but I want you to think even beyond that. Think about the details that you never thought of. Think about things that you think I would look at and what I would think you're supposed to do. Every person is different, okay? Just because Caleb Dressel does 5-6 on the water kicks doesn't mean you have to do 5-6 on the water kicks. Maybe you work your way to 5-6 on the water kicks, but first work your way to something that you know you could accomplish and you know you could possibly do, and something that you could hold yourself accountable when you're doing a set of 10 100s on a minute 15 and you have to hold 58 59s and you want to try to do 4 underwater kicks off every wall. You got to hold yourself accountable. I want that written. I want you to tell me what is it that you need to do and how are you going to do it. For the senior groups, the older guys, you guys, we worked on breathing. We have worked on breathing and how we need to breathe. Tell me how many times you should be breathing on the 100. Tell me how many times you should be breathing on the 50. If your plan is to at least take 1 breath in the 50, where do you want to take that breath? Just based on what you know you could do right now, if I put you to race out a 50 or a 100. So I need you to tell me those things. And if you could tell me those things, then, okay, I got ideas, but I don't know you. I don't know physically what you think you could do. I just know what I think it should look like. And the more information you give me, the better design I could create, the better of a workout I could create, the better of challenges I could create for you. So I need more details, okay? I love what you did, but I want more details. Age groupers, if you want to get to that level, that's fine. Break it down, break the times down a little bit. Tell me what you think you could do. Tell me how you think you're going to do it, but break it down. Try to break it down as much as you can. Because believe me, when I say this, when we get back, all these goals that you're going to have, it's going to be something that I'm going to hold you accountable to, and you're going to hold yourself accountable to, which is more important, that you are holding yourself accountable to it. Not me. You are holding yourself accountable to it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So again, guys, look at what you did. Write it down. I don't care. Take a picture of it. Send it to your mom. Have your mom send it to me. Whatever. I mean, honestly. It'll be easier if you write it down on a Word document or something like that, because then, or an email, or write it on an email. And I could easily copy paste it and put it in this whole goal thing that I'm creating to hold you guys accountable to it. Okay. Again, be more detailed. Look at this. Like I said, this is one person goals, and it's literally 3 pages long. 3 pages long. Okay. I like that. Because this shows me that you ready. You want something bigger than anything, and you're thinking about what you want to do. I want you guys thinking. Because if you know my philosophy very well, If you're not thinking, you are not practicing. Okay? If you're not thinking, you're not practicing. All right? Okay, if again, I say one more time, if you're not thinking, you're not practicing. If we're not putting the thought process through it, we're not practicing to become the swimmers that we want to become. And I want you to put the thought process now that we're not swimming. So when we're in the water, we can start working on these details. We can start pushing beyond our limits and push to become the better swimmers that we want to be. Okay? Remember, you guys are the leading train in this whole thing. I'm just in the passenger car, just riding behind you guys. Just telling you guys, hey, this is a good route. That's not a good route. That's all I'm doing. I'm guiding you. I'm not swimming for you. You're the one who's swimming. Take responsibility for your swimming. And I will hold you responsible for what you want to accomplish. I can't swim for you, but you could do it. Responsibility, respect for what you're doing. So let's put a little more thought into it. And if you did not break down your goals, look at your goals, break it down more. And, if you want to break this down more, that's fine with me. Break it down more. I'm okay with that. Send it to me again. Whatever you want to do, that's perfectly fine. Any questions, guys? All right, so this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to send this workout again out to you guys, okay? I'm going to send it right now. Matter of fact, within the next 10 minutes, I'll send it. And once I send it out, you can print that out and keep that with you, okay? So we don't have any confusion happening. Age groupers, I'm going to send you one for you as well. So make sure you're holding yourself accountable to these things, okay? All right, guys. All right. Other than that, I hope there's nothing else you guys need to ask. Anything you want to say, guys? I miss you guys a lot. I really wish we were in the water. I miss seeing you guys train. It's kind of boring over here in my house. Just always thinking about what could I do to make you guys better, and it's very tough knowing that we can't jump in. But we got to do what we got to do, and we do the best we can with what we have. That's the important stuff. I hope you guys are eating right. I hope you're resting right. You got a lot of sleep, so rest right, eat right, work out correctly. It's not about speed. It's about just doing it. And I hope you're all working on your routine. Work the routine, focus on the routine, and do the routine. That's what's going to get you through this mess, okay? That's what's going to get you through this mess. That's what's going to get you through all these hard times we're having right now. This is the other thing I want to say real quick, guys. I know I got an email and talking about maybe us getting together and, being apart and doing 6 feet apart and all this stuff and doing a little dry land or whatever. It's tough for us to do something like that. One, we need to really obey what we're trying to do right now as a country. We're trying to stay healthy and try to prevent people from, getting this disease. Okay. So we got to make sure we're staying healthy. The other reason why is that if somebody ends up getting sick while we're doing something like that, we put the team in a very problematic situation, and we do not want to do that. Okay. So we have to do what's best for each one of us. And what's best for each one of us is that we're staying healthy, we're doing our workout, and we're doing what we need to do. Okay, guys? It's one of those things where, it's unfortunate. I would really like to go and meet and do stuff together. And I know a lot of people are not paying attention to that. But this is the reason why we can't control how many people are getting infected by this, is because nobody's listening to the idea of, look, unless you have to buy groceries or something, then go out. But other than that, we should stay home. I don't want to put the team in a position that, that will be very hard for us, especially if one of us ends up getting sick and then all of us taking it to the house and who knows what happens. I don't want to do that. So as much as I hate staying home, I want you guys to stay home as well. Okay? I want you guys to stay home and do your workouts and stay healthy. Stay healthy. Priority number one, stay healthy. Okay? Other than that, I hope you guys are understanding the situation we're all in. Keep doing what you do. And we'll keep doing these videos for as long as we need to do it. We'll maybe do some challenges and some stuff. We got some things we could absolutely hit out there. So make sure you're getting those goals out to me, okay, guys? Get the goals out to me. All right? I want more details. I want you to think like a coach. Think, what will Coach J. Rod want me to do? if you need to do that. Okay, if you need to do that, do that. All right. I hope to see your goals here soon. I'll give you 2 weeks to try to get it to me. How does that sound? By April 13th or something like that, we'll try to get them all in on April 13th. I think that's about the 2 weeks mark, something like that. So try to get that to me, okay, guys? All right, keep working hard, keep doing what you do. Let's live that DCS life, man. That's what we do. Lead, inspire, focus, and excel. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and work hard. Have a good day.